welcome back to my channel. This is a little new view, but I thought to build this with you. I literally just bought it today. I was feeling sick, and then I was like, oh, kind of want to do a Lego because I'm not feeling the best. And I was like, oh, I want something kind of simple and cute. And so I've been wanting this one for a while. My local Target had it. I just don't think this is going to take that long here hoping. And I was thinking about, I have a movie going to go on soon. And then I got like a good little beverage. So, I don't know. I just thought to kind of film this and do it at the same time. I did one before. And that was the CP3O. That was definitely interesting. It took me in total 4 hours to do. I did 1 hour one day and I did 3 hours the next day. And I did it like just right here. I think the only thing that took me a while to do was I messed up one of his legs, so I had to like re-put it back together. So here hoping this one's not gonna take that long. I only have a couple hours to be here before my parents get home because they like watching TV on this massive TV. And then I'll just have to like go upstairs or something. But I'm kind of excited. Oh, we can do Wally and you can do them too. I think maybe let's do Wally first because I have a feeling he's going to take a hot minute. Or should I do him last? His book is pretty thick. I think Eve is a little lighter. She would be start bag 5. So 1 through 4 is Wally. 5 through 7, 4, 6. So got that. I do like how they give you a pamphlet, and I love how they bag these up. It just makes building Legos so much more easier. I think I'm probably going to clip a few things. I don't know. What should we talk about? I kind of wish I had more interactions with like people that subscribe to like my channel or just people that watch that had questions. I feel like most people that watch my stuff don't ever have questions or inquiries about anything. Maybe because I just word vomit everything. But yeah, grape is my favorite. It tastes like artificial grape. I think that's maybe why I like it the most. I feel like grape in general doesn't really have a flavor. And I don't know, for some reason I like artificial grape flavor. It's the weirdest thing. I can never understand it. I also like grape candy flavor. I think this also reminds me of grape soda. And I really liked grape soda as a child. Anyways. I'm the type of person that categorizes like the shape of stuff. So if it matches, I group them together. Like these 2 pieces, I group them together. One is just a single piece. I just do it separately. If that makes sense. And then sometimes I group it by color too. If that also makes sense. So there's a lot of random things here, so I just try to like lay it out, if that makes sense. And color. Okay. Should I back this up so you can kind of see? Yeah, you can kind of see. Like, so I kind of group it by color. And then if there's two or more, like there's more of these pieces. So I just kind of put them near each other. Because sometimes when I'm like building it, I'm like, I don't have that piece. And I'm like, no, you need to re-go through your pieces because you definitely should have it. And then also what I like to do too is when I am done building it, I will keep the pamphlet because just in case something happens or I have to unbuild it, I'm sure other people do this too, I will keep the pamphlet. And then I keep the extra pieces too because I think there are extra pieces unless I build it wrong. I'm not sure. Because my CP3O had extra pieces. Is that normal? I don't know. But for me, I had extra pieces, so I just, it was like more of these extra pieces that I had, and I just kept them upstairs in my office. I forgot where I put them, but they're like in a baggie off to the side. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of tiny pieces. Well, we're already losing pieces. Where did you go? There you are. I find also flipping them two in different directions. So sometimes if you can see the arch or like the way it is, helps. It's very interesting how you build these things. Okay, and I still need to get this piece. Just two of those. Okay. I think we're ready. We need this and this. And black goes on top of white. Okay. We need a one solid bar, which is this piece. And this piece. This piece. I always notice that when you do something like this is like an outside piece. I feel like you can always see this. I don't know who we're building just yet. We need two of these. And they go like this. Boom. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. We can talk about my Ireland trip maybe more in detail. So I'm leaving on a Sunday. I'm not going to give dates just yet because I don't know when to post this, but I'm going to leave on a Sunday and actually leave on a Saturday, get there on a Sunday, in Ireland on a Sunday, and I'll start right in the morning. And I'll probably kind of hit the ground running, and I might maybe take a nap or something, but I really can't take a nap until 3 o'clock when you check into the hotel, or whenever that shall be. I'm kind of staying in the heart of Dublin. I'm kind of staying really close to the Temple Bar area, not on top of it, because I'm assuming that'd be really annoying. I'm also now a little curious because I am close. I wonder if it's going to be loud in that area. I'm only staying there for 2 nights, so it's not going to be, like, outrageous. And then, I think my second day, I think I'm going to try to do I'm going to try to lower that. The Dublin, Kells, the Book of Kells, maybe, like, Guinness or Jameson, and then, something like that. But the Book of Kells, like, you'll do the castle and the cathedral and the Book of Kells. So I was thinking about just doing it all in one, and I was looking at Viator for that. Unfortunately, I know I mentioned in another video, the books will not be in the Books of Kells because of such having high traffic. Because I guess it was never really that popular, but it has gotten popular over the years of people visiting, that the books were starting to deteriorate. Can I say that word? Deteriorate. From all like the movement and the dust and everything. So they're trying to work on like the shelves to protect the books. I would just love to rent a book if I could. I know a lot of the books in there might be old. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was kind of like my game plan. I don't think I really want to do anything else super like intense on the first 2 days, because I know I'm gonna be tired, and I know so many people are like, just push it through, and it's like I'm just like a walking zombie. So it'd be nice to have some sleep and some downtime. Plus, I'm not like, I am a go type person, but like at the same time, I'm just like, sometimes I just much rather sit in a cafe and have a cup of coffee and just people watch, or have like a little snack, or try a little pastry shop, or do like a little bit of shopping. And just walk around or find a park or do something like that. I'm not like into the random stuff. And then after that, I'll go to Waterford. I'll be picking up my car in the downtown area of Dublin. And then, it's not that one. It's these two. And then, I'll be in Waterford for just a couple of hours. Nothing crazy. Sorry, I was trying to focus on, like, they're telling me to get so many pieces. And I'm like, where are my pieces? So yeah, I'll go to Waterford. I want to do, like, Waterford Crystal, a little tour. I think there's, like, the Kennedy family, like, from John F. Kennedy. They have a mortuarium, like a arboretum over there. So I was thinking about going to the arboretum and then go to downtown Waterford and hang out there and just do the Waterford Crystal. Maybe grab lunch and then leave and drive to Cork. And then I was thinking about stopping at like this mansion or castle or this very fancy property and doing that. And then head to Cork. I'm not really sure. There is a Jameson distillery in like the outskirts of Cork. Was thinking about doing that. I'm not super sure, but kind of just want to take a chill. I don't want to drive when it gets dark out. And then I'll be in Cork for a day. I was thinking about just doing some random things. Maybe a little shopping. They have this old like fort thing from like medieval time. I don't know. It looked interesting. And then maybe go to the Jameson distillery. I'm not sure. We'll see about that. And then from there, I'll be going to, I'm going to pronounce this town wrong. I know I am, but I think it's just because of my own accent. Killarney. I don't know. I heard multiple ways of pronouncing it, but then like when you ask a person from Ireland, they'll say it another way. I have met a few people within the last couple of months that were from Ireland, and they pronounced it in a certain way that I just can't remember anymore. But yeah, so I'll be there. But on my drive there, I am going to skip that Kissing Rock. Is that in, I don't know what that, it's like Barney or something. Castle. It looks like Barney Castle, where you kiss the rock upside down. I'm going to skip that, because my aunt and uncle went there, and they're like, you just hang upside down, and some guy holds you, and you kiss the rock. And they're like, that's pretty much of it. I was like, okay, well, I'll skip it, because I really want to go to this little park in the middle of nowhere, in between Killarney and Cork. So it's on the drive to Killarney. And It's super tiny, and I saw it in a picture, like this little chapel. It's like a pond and this tiny chapel and this massive mountain behind it. And I'm like, that's so majestic looking. I want to go see it. So I think I'm gonna leave Cork super early in the morning, as soon as the sun gets up or something like that. Drive, it's about like an hour-ish drive, because you gotta drive about 30 minutes off the highway. And then I was gonna just hang out there for a little bit and then drive into Kilcarney, if that's how you pronounce it, and just hang out downtown for a while. And then they have a nice cathedral there, and they actually will have mass the day that I would get there. I am not really religious, but I was raised Catholic, and, well, Roman Catholic. I just thought it'd be really cool just to stick around for a mass and just check it out, you know, and see how it is. And they have a mass at like 6 something, and I'm like, okay, great, I'll do that. And then after mass, I'll just head back to my hotel and go to bed, because I have a long day, because I'll go to Dingle. So yeah, I feel like there's so much more. I wonder if I should split this video into like 2, because I'm already like 18 minutes in, and I don't like doing super long videos. But yeah, that's pretty much like almost half my trip. Okay, this and like that. Okay, did it. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'll go to Dingle for a little bit, and then Dingle will be like a whole day, and then some days I'm just like, am I doing this right? I have no idea. So yeah, Dingle for a day, then drive back, and then the next day I'll leave, make my way to Waterford. Not Waterford. Wow. To Galloway. And I know I pronounced Galloway wrong too. Is it Galloway or something like that? I don't know. I pronounce it as Galloway. I know that's wrong too. I always get those 2 towns wrong. And then I'll have a cooking class. So I thought I was going to do a baking class, but I'm going to actually do the beef stew class, because I wanted to do it for lunchtime. Which lunchtime is 1:30. So I'm going to do that. And then after I'm done with that, I was going to head to downtown Galloway and explore it and just kind of take my time. And then the next day I was going to go do the Cliff of Moher. Is that how you pronounce it? Amore? Cliff of Moher? Anor? I don't know. I will learn how to say this stuff probably after the time I get there. Yeah. Well, I'll do that. And then I was thinking about doing this castle on the way back. I'm just still debating if I should like go with a tour group or do this by myself, since I am renting a car. But I'm kind of like leaning towards a tour group, even though a lot of them I just don't like. They seem rushed, and I just really wanted to take my time to the Cliff of Moher and just enjoy it. Where I feel like a lot of these groups are like, yeah, you're gonna have like 1 hour here, and it's like, well, there's a lot to see. I mean, I don't want to feel rushed. And then they're always like, we can see all this other things. I'm like, I just don't really care that much to go see these other things. I want to spend my time here. Like, this castle looks really pretty. I want to look at this castle, and it's just more like a drive-by look. And I'm like, well, what if I'm sitting on the wrong side of the vehicle? I'm like, I can't look out while you're driving past it. I'm like, that's such a waste of money, you know? And I'm like, I already have a car. Might as well just do it myself. At the same time, driving on these roads are kind of freaking me out a little bit. So yeah, like I know I'll probably go back to Ireland at some point, because I'm want to go back to Japan, at some point too, but, we'll see. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much that. And then I'll head back and then wake up the next day. And I was going to do this castle / mansion / it's now a convict for nuns, if that makes sense. It's a religious nun mansion, I believe. And it's by It's in the Galloway County, if that makes sense. But it's about a like hour drive from downtown Galloway. And then from there, that little mansion thing, I was going to drive to Ashford. And that's in King Kong, I think. I'm not sure. I'm going to stay at the Ashford Castle. Just one night. I was going to do 2, but it's expensive. And even one night is expensive. So I wanted to do more than one, but I'm not going to do it. So I just wanted to do that mansion thing and then get to the Ashford Castle as soon as possible because I just wanted to stay on the grounds and soak up all the stuff that they have to offer. This is normally what I do when something's really expensive staying the night. I just try to stay on the property of the hotel and just take everything that they have to offer and just stay there and like really just make use of the room that I paid for that's so expensive. So I usually just like to try to stay there, check in as early as possible, and leave as late as possible I can. So I'll just be in Ashford for one night. So I'm going to go there. I think I'm going to do some tea time, maybe do a spa thing, grab some dinner, go to bed, wake up the next morning, explore the grounds. And then I think a little before lunchtime, I do need to leave to get back to Dublin. It's about a 3-hour drive. It's mostly just all highway. I have to drop off the car before, I believe, 4:30 or I think before 5. I just picked 5 to be on the safe side. So I'll probably drop it off still early. And then I was going to go check into my hotel in Dublin, which is the Hyatt, I believe. So I'm going to stay in there. It's off to the side of everything. It's still like, everything's still walkable. I mean, Dublin's really small. So then I'm going to stay there, and then I'll be in Dublin for 2 more days. So I was going to just kind of hit up a library that's in downtown area that would be open when I would get there. I think I'll probably do the next full day of that. And then I was just probably do some shopping. I think I was going to try to find like a tea time or something and do some tea. And then do a few more things. I was looking at more like excursions of like maybe like a bar type situation, so like drink and go to a pub. I just don't think I would go to a pub by myself. That's not really my jam, so I thought to do like a groups type situation. So that's pretty much my whole entire trip in a nutshell. Does that sound fun? I don't know. Sounds kind of chaotic a little bit. So, wow! These tiny pieces always get me. I really like these clear blue ones. They're really pretty color. Think like that. And then it's fully finished. Will you look at that? Yeah, that's pretty much my whole trip. I feel like I should just kind of fast forward to when I'm somewhat complete. Yeah, so I'm going to stop this, pick it back up when I'm kind of done with this. Enjoy my drink and continue watching this movie. All done. That is so stinking cute. Okay, I finally finished. This was the last one. So I just did this morning. This was kind of last night. I also did this. And I did this. Oh my god. They are so cute. So cute. Oh my god. And you can move her arms. And then I think, oh, you can move this a little bit too. So cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, I need to find a space in my shelf now for these little critters. Just where to put it. Where to put